Welcome back to the channel. This is day 23 of the 100 horror films in 31 days. And I got in 3 films. First up is War of the Gargantuas, 1966. This is a childhood favorite of mine. Toho Studios. This film came on the heels of Frankenstein Conquers the World, and it has connectivity to Frankenstein Conquer, almost like a sequel, really. Uh, Two monsters, which was the genetic material from the monster Frankenstein Conquers the World. One good, one bad, and just to make sure that you know that they're good and bad, one has golden hair and the other one is brown hair. So yeah, they're even colored so that you make sure that you know. It's childlike simplicity, and you just gotta love it. They do battle and destroy Tokyo. Uh, it's a fun film, and the Gargantuas when you uh, peel back the hair, I mean their facial structure definitely they've got the Frankenstein monster look about them. But anyway, it's a fun film. Of course, it stars Russ Tamblyn, who he's an interesting character. His claim to fame was West Side Story, but he was in a bunch of westerns, and then he went off to Japan for some reason and did these and Philippines and did some films there. Uh, it's directed by Ishiro Honda, and it is a classic, a Toho classic. I give it a 6 out of 10. It's definitely for kids. It's for monster kids. If it really is. It's one of those films, a point in time. If you aren't from that period, I think you're gonna have a hard time, particularly today's kids, with with the glossy CGI and expensive special effects. I mean, they're not going to appreciate a guy in a costume, in a suit. But I do. I think it's fun. All right. And then next up is Night of the Lepus, 1972. This is a killer rabbit film, a throwback to 1950s creature features featuring hormonal injected giant killer rabbits. Fun watch. Give it a 7 out of 10. William Claxton directed this, and he's again the guy that did mainly westerns. And in reality, is this was a western with killer rabbits. Stuart Whitman, Janet Leigh is in this. Roy Calhoun, DeForest Kelley, and Star Trek is in this. It really is scripted like a 1950s horror movie, updated for the 70s. Fun stuff. Kind of has a TV feel about it. I don't know that this got a release. It's a Metro Golden Mayer film. It was released in the United States. It was PG in 1972. Interesting. Yeah, Killer Rabbits. You can't beat Killer Rabbits. I mean, and then my last watch was the classic Evil Dead, 1981. I'm watching the Evil Dead films because the subset selection was Army of Darkness tomorrow. So this is a masterpiece of low budget filmmaking, independent filmmaking, shot with tremendous visual flair. I mean, you could every shot was interesting to look at. It's a 10 out of 10. Sam Raimi did a fantastic job on this with very little to work with. He made the shots so interesting. I mean, every just the way they set each scene, it was perfection. It really was perfection. To me, it reminded me so much of that magic in a bottle kind of effect that you get, like with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's just a once in a lifetime kind of magic that came together to make this film. And it's a simple premise. You got a group of college students that go to a cabin in the woods, and they find this Book of the Dead that once they read the scripture of the Book of the Dead, all hell breaks loose, literally. Definitely set Bruce Campbell off, as we know. The rest of the cast, I'm not as familiar with, although Ellen Sandweiss, she actually made an appearance in the remake, the reboot Evil Dead. She was in My Name Is Bruce. She's been in some films. Nothing spectacular, but okay. Well, that's going to do it for today, and I appreciate you watching. I may not make 100. I'm really slowing down. I'm going to be close. It's going to be very, very close this year. At any rate, thanks for watching.